Hey, what's up everybody? TGI, FBF, thank God it's Flat Bill Friday. We are keeping it real here on the first Friday of February. Hope you're doing great. Full disclosure, this day did not go according to plan. I got up, had a great plan. We had good content with some guest speakers and doing some fun stuff this morning. Got it all on video, or so we thought, only to face technical difficulties. So, you know what? We're not going to focus on what happened. We're going to focus on what we can control. And so this actually gives me such a great opportunity to share a story that I've wanted to for the last couple of weeks now. And I was in New York City a couple weeks ago at the Inman Conference, speaking with and networking with and learning from top real estate professionals, folks that are great business leaders, technology experts, and we all came together for a couple days and shared best practices, networked, learned a lot from each other. And one of those great minds was Simon Sinek. He was the keynote speaker. Awesome, unbelievable experience to hear him for about 45 minutes to an hour or so. And I actually had a chance to meet him after his speech, and what a great, awesome moment. Such a genuine, great guy. And the reason I share that story is because about 4 years ago, when my daughter was born, I was on paternity leave. I had a week of paternity leave, and she was a great baby. She's still a great kid, but she was really easy. I mean, she ate, she slept, and we changed her diapers, and she fussed a little bit, and that was about it. So we had a lot of downtime. She was just really easy to manage, and so I was trying to figure out productive things to do with that downtime, and I came across the book Start With Why. I don't know how I came across the book. Whatever, I did, and I started reading it, and I got about a quarter of the way through the book, and I said, man, this is different. I haven't read anything or come across anything quite this powerful in a long, long time. So I looked up to see who this guy Simon was, and I came across his TED Talk on YouTube. I proceeded to watch that TED Talk 3 times in a row, about 45-minute long TED Talk, and I watched it 3 times in a row. More inspired, more fired up, more emotional each time I watched it, because I took something different from it each time. And I literally was watching this TED Talk taking notes, because it was the first time I'd come across something or somebody that was able to articulate things in such a clean, simple, clear way in terms of what I was thinking and feeling for quite a while. So, we all develop, we all evolve, and we have formative moments in our lives, and sometimes you remember exactly where you were for that formative, and sometimes you don't. At least that's the case for me. And it's really cool to be able to recall that formative moment. And specifically, there are 2 things that Simon has talked about that resonate with me even to this day. He spoke about it a couple weeks ago, and it's in his books, and it's in his TED Talk. And he talks about 2 things, like I said. One, he says, when you work really, really hard for something you don't believe in, we call it stress. And when you work really, really hard for something you do believe in, you call it passion. And I've been on quite a journey on my end, and I'm sure many of you have as well, where we work really, really hard. We're proud of what we do. And I just wonder, do we call it stress or do we call it passion? I'm proud to say that what I do today, I call passion. The other thing he talks about was, he says, hey, when you are leading other people, true leadership isn't about being in charge. It's about taking care of the people that are in your charge. There's 2 distinctly different things. And I think it's very easy to get caught up in the title or the moment or what we perceive as the job description behind what leadership really is. And it's not about being in charge. It's about taking care of the people in our charge. And so I wanted to share those 2 nuggets with you. It was an awesome pleasure and really a great honor to meet him, and for somebody that really helped shape my mindset 4 years ago, and it's continued to evolve in that direction. Just a powerful moment. So hope you enjoy that story. I hope you have a great weekend. Hey, by the way, I heard this stat, right? I don't know if it's true or not, but they said 14 million people are going to call in sick on Monday. I saw that on the news, and I said, that is really mediocre. That is average mindset. And so I hope you're not one of those 14. I won't be one of those 14 million people to call in sick on Monday. I know it's the day after the Super Bowl, but that seems like a really average move. So hopefully we are all enjoying Sunday evening, a great game, and back grinding it out on Monday morning. Have a great week. We'll talk to you next week.